Wow. I have no words. It's gonna be pretty damn hard for me to talk about this. Hey, this is Matthew Davis, Movie Lover here. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time it's going to be on the new psychological thriller, Mother. Now, Mother, actually was a lot different than I thought it would be. See, here's the thing, people in this movie don't have real names, pretty much. Like, Jennifer Lawrence's character is called Mother. Her husband is played, well, I'm not getting into the cast right now. Her husband is named Him. There is also, a lot of characters in this movie. There are tons of characters in this movie. One is named, Consular, Bumler, Philanderer, Fool, Wanderer, Idler, Whisperer, and I think there was one Pisser, so not real names, just names of what they basically are. But anyways, this movie is about Jennifer Lawrence and her husband, played by Javier Bardem, and they live in this house that is basically surrounded by a whole big yard with no other houses but that house, and guests start coming in uninvited, and then a lot more come, and basically some weird stuff starts to happen. Like, there's this hole in the floor, and a lot more to that. And what we have here is just, I don't even know what to say about this movie. This, I could definitely say, is going to be a cult film in the future. This is kind of like A Cure for Wellness a little bit. You know how, because A Cure for Wellness is also a psychological thriller film that I think will become a cult film in the future. And this is certainly one of them. Because this, I gotta say, you know, this reminds me a lot like Rosemary's Baby. This is more creepy than Rosemary's Baby. I mean, I will say Rosemary's Baby is a much better movie, but wow. Just like it, this is hard for me to spoil. I just have to spoil, but I'm not gonna. I can say one thing, that this is a very well-looking movie. Set designs feel absolutely flawless. Jennifer Lawrence does an amazing job as the main actress, and she's pretty much the best performance out of the entire movie. And Javier Bardem does a great job, and this is a really creepy movie. I mean, this is directed by Darren Aronofsky. Sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. Who has made some unusual films. He directed Requiem for a Dream and Black Swan, which I really enjoyed. Noah, I have mixed opinions on. That wasn't a terrible movie, but it wasn't a great movie. My favorite movie of his has to be The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke. You know, I loved The Wrestler. I have to give that movie another watch one day. And this is certainly one of his most unusual film. I think this is going to be one of his most talked about films in the future. Now, this is not going to be a movie for everyone. Like, I saw this with my dad, and he hated the movie. And I absolutely can see why people would hate this movie. Sometimes it does feel confusing. And this is going to be a film that people can research on what the director is trying to explain in this movie. And this is also one of the creepiest movies I've ever seen. Not technically scary, per se. I would say more creepy as in a lot of unusual stuff happens in this movie. Because Jennifer Lawrence just wants all these people to get out. She just wants them to get out, but nobody will listen. They'll basically sort of listen to the husband. And, yeah. Like, I still had no idea what was going on throughout the movie. Maybe the best thing to do is to watch some, like, explain videos or people who interacted with the film and stuff like that. Maybe, yeah. Now, here's the thing. This movie, at the time, it got certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes a few days ago, but then the reviews kept going lower and lower, and then finally at 70%, it just went back to being fresh. So it's at 69% now, and thing is, Rotten Tomatoes says Mother is still certified fresh. It's not right now, like the tomato isn't certified or anything. No, I mean like in the critic consensus news. And it's kind of shocking. I've never seen anything happen like that before, but yeah, this is a film that not a lot of people are going to like. I've heard tons of people just hated on this movie, and yeah, this is certainly an unusual film. Like, near the end of the movie, I was all like, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for me to watch the ending. Like, the ending just near the final act of the movie, I was all like I was just shocked at what happened. And at the final second of the movie, I just know that I'm probably gonna have to rewatch the film in the future, maybe. But this has got to be one of the hardest films I've ever watched since The Boy in Striped Pajamas. That was a really hard movie to watch. It's kind of depressing. So, and I mean, Darren Aronofsky is how do I put this? Is well, a lot of his films do have some tragic endings. Requiem was for a Dream was had a pretty tragic ending, and The Wrestler, I wouldn't say it had an entirely tragic ending, at least in my opinion. I don't know. It's been a long time it's been a while since I've seen the movie. From what I know of, it was kind of tragic. I might be wrong. It's just been a while since I've seen the movie. So I might be wrong or whatever. And Black Swan did have a pretty tragic ending as well. And I'm not going to tell you if the ending to this movie is tragic. Alright, because that would basically mean I'm spoiling it for you. But I didn't explain what happened, so yeah. But yeah, it was a lot more disturbing than I thought it would be, for like the blood and stuff like that. And this definitely feels like a more darker version of Rosemary's Baby. Overall, guys, did I like the movie? Yes, I did. But it's not a movie I would watch over and over again. This is a creepy ass movie with really good performances and a story that is confusing, but I think in the future people can. But I think this is a film that some people will be able to understand, but yeah. It was satisfying for the most part. And I'm going to give the movie a 4 out of 5. And when the movie was over, I was just when the credits rolled, I was all like, I had this face on ever since I walked out the door. Like, people, like, when I was walking out the door, there was a viewer, I said, that is one of the most messed up movies I've ever seen in my life. And she said, oh, I agree, that's why I saw the movie. And there was a cop by the door, and I turned to him and I said, that was one of the most messed up things I've ever seen one of the most messed up movies I've seen in my life. And he says, oh, I'll take your word for it. And yeah, I was just slowly, like, I slowly got out of my seat when the credits were halfway over. I was like, wow, this movie was crazy. But yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to to forget about this movie, because it's pretty much an unforgettable movie. Once you watch this movie, I don't think it'll get out of your head. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And next week is my 17th birthday. I am growing up so fast. I have been on YouTube since I was 11 on another channel I had a long time ago, and wow, I can't believe I'm almost 17 years old. Like, holy shit. Oh my god, yes. And I will be seeing Kingsman, The Gold Circle, and Lego Ninjago movie, and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.